Chers auditeurs,
Dear listeners,
bonjour.
welcome to Comme d'Archi Podcast Season 5.
Saison 5, dans le monde fascinant des architectes.
And in the architectural projects.
Je suis Anne-Charlotte Deponte, passionnée d'architecture et docteur des universités en histoire de l'archi.
I am one of the spokespersons of Anne-Charlotte, who is a PhD in architecture history.
Merci
Thank you
d'être avec moi aujourd'hui.
to be with us today.
Et
And
maintenant,
now,
lundi en français, place au talent.
and Wednesday, let's talk projects. In English, of course.
Bienvenue dans Comme d'Archi.
Hello everyone, hello Irati. Thank you for being with us today. You are architect. In 2 or 3 sentences, could you introduce us to your architectural practice?
Hello, I'm Irati Lasa Amo, representing ruée Architecture, a practice co-founded with Gianna Nassif. We are a duo of architects and urban planners. We are based in Paris. This year, we were honored to win the European competition with our project for Marseille site that is entitled Découvre-moi une rivière. In English would be Discover Me a River. I'm going to introduce our work maybe by defining the word ruée, what ruée means to us. Ruée is obviously linked to rue, which means street in French, symbolizing the core focus of our work. Let's say it embodies the urgency and the dynamism of ruée, to rush or to run into something. And also it evokes the impetuous movement of a crowd. But above all, it's a feminine word. So we think it defines us quite well, or at least it evokes themes that deeply move us, like public space, innovative approaches, inspiring processes, initiating processes, and advocacy for convictions. But above all, again, inclusivity. Ruée is not only Paris, but it's also Sao Paulo, it's Bilbao, and it captures the essence of TVK, the architecture and urbanism studio in Paris, where we both met, Gianna and myself. Our practice is characterized by a blend of meticulous attention to detail, but also bold concepts like developing fundamentals and a commitment to creating spaces that foster connection, but also well-being. We believe in the transformative power of beauty. Sounds maybe a bit maybe pretentious or childish, but we believe in the transformative power of beauty and in the ability of architecture conceived through the lens of care to bring people together. We develop our practice as a sensitive and intuitive approach at the intersection of public space, urbanism, landscape, but also the smaller scale, maybe design. Our practice consolidated in 2021 after we were awarded in the previous European session for the camper site, which is also a site in France. And let's say that ruée is constantly exploring, evolving, and it seeks to relate to other disciplines such as art, ecology, anthropology, always through a collaborative process. And that's why, in this case of Marseille project, we invite to collaborate with us Antonin Bertrand, a graphic and designer, also based in Paris.
Okay, and now can you tell us about your project?
Yes, so the Marseille site presents like a project of a very big scale, a considerable scale, in terms of territorial dimension, but also in an ambitious way, with very ambitious objectives. So it's a complex and fragmented area with diverse urban fabrics and infrastructures like roads, railways, and this creates a division within the city. So in this urban landscape, there is a forgotten gem, the Aygalades stream, that originates in the Étoile Mountains and flows into the Mediterranean Sea. So our goal for Marseille project is to rediscover the city's relationship with the river in order to establish a new balance. Despite all the damage that factories, exploitation over the years, the Aygalades stream has stayed strong, which is quite impressive. It still exists, even if very small and almost forgotten. So we are focusing here the renaturation of the stream, while also looking at a bigger picture, granting the entire catchment area a renewed sense of environmental care. So recognizing the river as a living entity ensures its physical protection and establish a symbiotic relationship with humans. So more based on a cohabitation, co-evolution between the environment and the communities that live this space. So our approach emphasizes this careful restoration, ensuring the river's ecological health and resilience to different hydrological conditions, even the extreme ones. Our project proposes a cohesive narrative for the Aygalades catchment area, embracing a sensitive approach that goes even beyond the geographical or hydraulic space. So we approach the territory from three main perspectives, three main axes. The first one is the meaning of water, that focuses on renaturation, renaturing this stream to establish this new balance within the river and the basin ecosystem. The second topic is caring for the common good, that aims to emphasize the importance of local initiatives, communities, and institutions that are already dedicated to preserving water and life in all its forms. And the third one is revealing the essence of places. Like we talk here about identity, which relies on recognizing the qualities of existing infrastructures and the potential of transformation. So always with ecological point of view. So these three main principles, they open a spectrum of actions that support the ecocentric philosophy at the core of this project. They include this big network of diverse parks and with Aygalades stream at the backbone of it. So this territorial vision is realized through specific interventions across the city, linked by water, people, and infrastructure.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye, everyone, and see you next Wednesday for a new Comme d'Archi in English. Take care of yourself. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you for listening. And thanks to the sound engineer who was collaborating with us today. Don't forget to tune in to our previews on Instagram at Comme d'Archi Podcast. If you enjoy this podcast, don't hesitate to promote it by giving it 5 stars and a little comment on Apple Podcast or on your favorite podcast platform. And above all, subscribe to listen to all of our episodes for free. See you soon, and until then, take care of yourself.